Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm talking about the Wampler Moxie. Now this just came out a few days ago, but something caught my eye with this. Something appealed to me that made me want to buy one right away. When I use an amp, I usually use a clean amp with something like a single coil Stratocaster, maybe a humbucker, but a clean amp, and I use the clean sound and pedals in front. Now I have a Sir Riot, which is an excellent distortion pedal. I can get really convincing high gain tones with that. What I've struggled with over the years is that low medium gain sound. I've been a big fan of the MXR Sugar Drive. That's a really great low gain pedal, but not very versatile in my opinion. And recently I've been through a few other drives as well. So it's green, like a Tube Screamer. It's a mini pedal. I really like that because I have a small pedal board. So that's the first thing that appealed to me. Second of all, very well made. Knobs are very well made. They're metal, easy to see, and the LED is easy to see. This is important to me because I sing when I play and I want to know that this is on or off. I guess I can hear it, but that easy to see LED is very important. It looks great, high quality. Now check out those switches. There's a fat switch and a voice switch, and the switch that's really impressed me is the voice. Now this is basically revoicing the sound from a Tube Screamer sound to a new voice where we cut the mids, boost our trebles, and boost the bass. What that means is I can either keep it to the left like a conventional Tube Screamer, turn down the gain to 0, turn the volume to maximum, and use it as a boost. And the reason, if you didn't know, that people like these as boosts is that it does cut a lot of low, it does boost the mids, and does cut the highs. That means if you're boosting a very distorted sound, it tightens it up and pushes the amp harder. That's a great use of these pedals, and I can still do that, and I've got it set like that right now. I can still use it for that function. So what I'll do is I'll put that voice switch the other way. It's going to cut the mids, boost the bass, boost the treble, and give me a more fuller sound. And that's what I've been looking for lately, and that's what this pedal's given me, and why I'm so impressed with it, and why I want to tell you about it today. So let's jump over to Logic. I'm going to show you some examples from a loop pedal. So they're all the same. The playing is all the same. I recorded a loop, and let's check out what's actually happening and what the tone sounds like. The first thing I'm going to do is play you the loop without the pedal. This is what my guitar sounds like clean. So that is just my Fender Stratocaster SSS pickup configuration. The actual amp itself is flat all the way, and the guitar is just on 10. Everything's on 10. I love that tone. It's very rich. By the way, this is going through the aux box. In the room, it sounds basically the same. It's just a great tone. I'm really happy with this rig, and sometimes I'll just play it clean. But I do need that low to mid kind of gain tone. So the classic mode with the same loop sounds like this. So can you hear that? It's got that mid hump. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad tone. That's a good tone. But with the single coil pickups that already are quite mid-rangey, and that's why I like them, that then just, for me, adds too much mid. Now, maybe at certain gigs and recording sessions, that would be great. Well, I've got the switch. I could just flick the switch and get back to that. So that's why I love this pedal. But for most of what I do, I'll keep the switch on the mod. Check out what happens when you have the mod mode engaged instead. So it basically just opens it up. It doesn't make a huge change. It's a very subtle EQ change, which to be fair, you could do with an EQ pedal probably, but this saves the bother of that. It's just a great tone. I love the tone of it, and I love what it's done. It's just opened it up, made it bigger sounding, especially when you're playing at home with a Stratocaster. That's the tone that I've been looking for, and that's with everything at noon as well. So it's got a bit more high end now. I could go in there and turn down the tone control. I could turn down the gain control or use my guitar to do it. Either way is fine. Let me play the two back to back so you can hear the classic Tube Screamer sound going into the new mod in the Moxie. So here's the classic mode. Here's the mod. And just to show you on the screen what is actually happening here, I did an EQ curve using Pro Q. I tone matched the two sounds. So basically this is what that new mode is doing. It's boosting the bass, boosting the highs. Just 2 dB, cutting the mids 3 dB. That's basically it. And that's what I've been looking for. You get the great tone of the Tube Screamer, but with a more fuller sound. But with the switch on the Moxie, you can switch back and have access to the Tube Screamer sound as well. I just think this is ingenious. I know, has someone done this before? Maybe they have, but for me and my board and what I've been looking for, this is absolutely perfect. I now have a great clean sound that I love, a great drive sound that I love, and when you run the Sir Riot pedal, that sounds great too. And if you run the Moxie into the Riot, it doesn't make the Riot get more nasal, it keeps that fat sound, so it's absolutely perfect. So that was just a quick video about the new Moxie pedal from Wampler. This is not a sponsored video. I will put a link below where you can buy one of these or find out more about it. Like I said, I usually like to play the products and demo them, but we just had a bunch of demos come out, so I didn't want to demo it today. I just want to tell you this is worth checking out. If you were looking at the videos of this week, then watch them again. And if this is the kind of sound you're after, I highly recommend this pedal. This is going on my board. And I think I'm going to be selling the other drive pedals that I have, or at least most of them. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe, ring the bell. I'll be back soon with a new video. Until then, take care and be well. Bye-bye.